Well, I have been saying from the very beginning that the Snyderverse is not going anywhere. It will be restored sooner or later. I also said that Ben Affleck will in fact return after the Flash movie, despite Ben himself saying he is done with the role. A lot of people told me to move on, and the Snyderverse is dead. No one, literally no one, gave me any hopes that the Snyderverse will ever be restored. But I always kept saying that it will be restored, Ben Affleck will return, and now today, I have actual evidence that the Snyderverse is in fact already, yes I mean already restored. I am going to break down all that for you. Before that, I would like to quickly remind you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. I cover every updates, news, rumors and breakdowns related to comic book movies. So let us begin the video. So yesterday it was told that DC and Warner Brothers have decided to postpone the release dates of all their upcoming live-action projects, including Black Adam, The Flash and Aquaman 2. However, there is one movie that has been preponed and will now release earlier than its original release date. I am talking about Shazam 2. So there is no apparent reason for this delay. It does not make sense to delay all their releases by few months, especially when the Batman is performing so well, and the hype for the upcoming DC movies is more than ever. There seems to be no logical reason to delay all their upcoming projects, especially when the Batman and Spider-Man No Way Home maintain their respective release dates. There is only one explanation for these delays, that is the Discovery-Warner Media merger. It is reported that Discovery shareholders has already approved the $43 billion Warner Media merger. So that basically means that Discovery is already in charge of certain percentage of the creatives for all the upcoming DC projects. Few days ago there was a survey carried out by OnePoll. Most people voted for Ben Affleck when asked who the best Batman was according to them. Also, it was found out last week that Zack Snyder's Justice League was the fourth most streamed movie of 2021. That is amazing, isn't it? No other DC live-action project has ranked that high on the list. And I can assure you the executives at Discovery are watching all of this. They know what the majority of the fans want. They are noticing how much the fans love Ben Affleck's version of Batman. So what has happened is Discovery is not happy with the current state and direction of the DCEU. So my best guess would be that Warner Brothers and Discovery have collectively taken the decision to delay all of these movies, so that they have enough time to make few changes in a couple of them, and make them canon to none other than the legendary Zack Snyder's vision. They know that the Snyderverse is the best direction the DCEU can go at this point. They know how much profit, fame, stardom and money the Snyderverse can bring to the DCEU. And the most notable thing is they have delayed The Flash for 7 months. This movie was supposed to release in November of this year, and now it has been pushed to June 23, 2023. And The Flash is also the movie that is going to have the biggest impact on the future of the DCEU going forward. So it is very interesting that this is the movie that is subjected to the maximum amount of delay. To be precise, we have 1.5 years to the release date of the Flash movie. And the movie that does not impact the larger DCEU like Black Adam or Shazam has not been subjected to such long delay as The Flash. In fact, the release date of Shazam has been pushed up to this year. Now, the reason is very clear. The Flash movie was supposed to reboot the DCEU, and perhaps even erase the Snyderverse out of existence if some of the rumors are to be believed. And the new management does not like this idea at all. So the delay is basically to change the original cut of the movie, and have some reshoots, and ultimately modify the ending of the movie in such a way that the Flash movie becomes canon to Zack Snyder's DCEU. That is the only logical explanation I can think of at the moment. And to support this, we also have got an update on Ben Affleck. Grace Randolph has posted this on her Twitter today. You can pause and read this tweet. But basically what she means is that Ben Affleck survives the Flash movie. It was originally planned that Ben Affleck would die after the Flash movie, and end his character arc in the DCEU. So this is all happening after the Discovery merger is months away from completion. It sure as hell cannot be a coincidence. So the reshoots of the Flash movie will begin in a month or two, and Ben Affleck will wear the cape and cowl again. the ending of the Flash movie will be 100% altered in such a way that the Snyderverse can live on. And I have more evidences to support this. It is also reported that Black Adam is undergoing reshoots as well. My guess would be that Henry Cavill's cameo as Superman is being added in the movie. I can think of no other reason. A Superman cameo with the black suit from Zack Snyder's Justice League will be huge for all the Snyderverse fans. As of now, I am 90% sure we are going to see a Henry Cavill cameo in the post-credits scene, and that will be the perfect way to tease the return of the Snyderverse. And one more thing, the official Twitter account for DC has updated its cover picture. As you can clearly see, we have the iconic Snyderverse Trinity at the front row. We also see Robert Pattinson's Batman in the background. So, this is definitely a signal for things to come. All of these insane teases from several sources cannot be a coincidence. Not to mention, all the cryptic posts from Zack Snyder and every other people closely associated with the Snyderverse. I have covered each and every one of them on this channel. The teases for the Snyderverse is getting louder and louder with each passing day. It is inevitable now. People have told me to move on and not to give my viewers any false hope. But here we are. We are closer than you think. The Snyderverse, I believe, is already restored behind the scenes. We might get the announcement as soon as this week. Yes, you heard it right, guys. 18th of March was when Zack Snyder's Justice League released last year. And I am holding on to hope that this year on the same date, we are getting something huge, even if it is not an official confirmation. Now some people might ask, but what about Batgirl? We have confirmation through set images and several credible sources that Michael Keaton will reprise his role in the movie and replace Ben Affleck as Batman in the main DCEU. If you notice, we do not have a release date for the movie as of now. This movie has to release after the Flash movie because it will make no sense if it release before the Flash movie. People will have no idea how in the world Michael Keaton appears as Batman in the movie out of nowhere. So my guess would be that, just like the Batgirl movie will also be delayed by 7 to 8 months and release sometime next year. By then this movie will undergo massive reshoots as well in order to make it canon to the Snyderverse. Who knows, it might even be cancelled if the new management thinks that this movie is not important for the future of the DCEU. Or this movie could be turned into some other movie like Ben Affleck's solo Batman movie where Batgirl might have a cameo. But so far we do not have a release date for it. So what do you think, guys? What is going to be your reaction if the Snyderverse gets restored? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.